Hello and what's up everyone, Thunderbob here, and I am checking out some more Diablo 2 Resurrected tonight. Specifically, I am playing a Trap Assassin. This is an offline single-player character. This is a character that I'm thinking about starting next. I've got my Sorceress, who's at like 85, and is pretty decked out, not all the way, but she can do player 8 hell pretty decently. I've got a paladin who I'm playing cooperatively with a buddy of mine. He's just entering Nightmare. And then my next character, which I'll probably play through solo, is going to be, I think, either Trap Assassin or Lightning Fury Amazon. I've already played Lightning Fury Amazon offline, and I've got a couple videos showing high-end gameplay. I wanted to try the Trap Assassin and see how they do in cows. I remember it was pretty effective. It's not as good as Lightning Fury, but I remember it worked decently. So I'm going to try that. This is a Lightning Trap Assassin, focusing on Lightning Sentry, Death Sentry. You've got Fire Blast to kill Lightning immunes. I do have a ridiculous number of plus skill, so this is definitely, like, very end game what I'd be shooting for down the road. This is not something like day one. This is like 6 months down the road, maybe I could put something like this together. Kind of 1 point all over the place here. This is kind of using a weird setup. It's using Heart of the Oak, Endario Visage, Mara's, Enigma, Spirit, Silkweave, SOJ, Arachnids, SOJ, Frostburns. Not all this is optimal, but it's what I had at hand. And it's probably overkill, to be honest. So we're going to try to do some Hell Cows and see how this character goes. Okay, I am first going to do a quick Mephisto run. Wanted to show how this character does. She has some issues with immunities, though not as bad as some of the classes out there. Trap Assassins deal mostly lightning damage, but you also have some other tools at your disposal. One being Death Sentry, which does the explosion does non-lightning damage. And then you also have Fire Blast, which you're probably not going to max necessarily, especially until you reach really high level. But with a few points there, which is a synergy for your Death Sentry, it can deal with lightning immunes. You have some other options, your Mercenary. You can also get an Infinity, but it is infinitely expensive. So that may not be an option. I know I still want one on Battle.net, and I don't have one yet. It'll get some other priorities first as far as gear goes. And I know I do have Enigma on, but I wanted to show how to navigate this without teleporting, as you probably won't also have Enigma for quite a while. And those are lightning immune, so we're going to just throw out some Fire Blasts. Ay. And my Merc's about to die. Yeah, those explosions are cool. And I'm slowed. I should have Raven Frost on, but I don't. I don't know why I threw a Death Sentry down, because it's not effective on Mephisto, because there's no corpses around, usually. I love that the Assassin can just open locked chests. If you don't know that, the Assassin does not require a key to unlock a chest. So that's a cool little bonus for the class. Okay, next I'm going to jump in and do some cows. So keep watching. Okay, so here we go. We're in Hell difficulty, checking out some cows. And I really enjoy the Trap Assassin. One of my favorite builds in the original Diablo 2 was a Hydra. Hydra Sorceress, and I know it's not that effective. Like, they really, I feel like some of the other Sorceress builds really got better with synergies, and I feel like Hydra works decently, but it just didn't keep pace with, Meteor, with Blizzard, with Chain Lightning and things like that. But I feel like the Trap Assassin is like what the Hydra source is supposed to be. Like, it's got so much more damage. The attack pierces and has more range, and you can cast all 5 of them, and with enough plus increased attack speed, you can put all 5 of them down in, you know, I put 4 lightning and 1 death trap down in, you know, a second. It's insane how much damage and how quickly they can clear out an area and do it relatively safely. You can drop your traps and just kind of run around the enemies. It's just a blast. You've got other utility things. You've got burst of speed. You've got fade. You've got, you know, you've got your shadow pet to keep you company. You got mind blast to stun things. Like, it's a great PvE. It's a great PvP character. Trap Assassin, and they also fixed a bug recently where before your traps counted towards champion mobs in certain areas. So like you'd go and you'd do the pits, and you would see less champion and unique mobs because your traps counted as actual boss characters, basically. So it was like, it was a great character, but this bug was also hindering their farming capabilities, and is one reason why I feel like Trap Assassin was maybe not top tier originally, but they fixed that bug, and Trap Assassin is awesome. It's one of my favorite characters. I think this is probably going to be my next one. I kind of toss up between this and Lightning Fury. And while I think Lightning Fury is slightly better for cows, I think Trap Assassin has more utility and is a bit more fun, you know, in other areas. It does run into some of the same problems, though a little bit less so than Lightning Fury, in that you have some difficulty dealing with lightning immunes, though your Death Sentry does do some physical damage. That Corpse Explosion actually does some physical damage. I think it's half physical damage if memory serves me right. So as long as you've got some bodies, your Corpse Explosion will deal with some of the immunities. You can also put some points into Fire Blast. It is a synergy for your Death Sentry. So, and it gives it additional shots. It's usually the last thing you're gonna pump up, but, you know, if you get up to 90 or so, you'll probably have at least some points in it, and it'll deal a decent amount. On this character, I literally have the whole tree here max 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 points. So you'd need to be about, like, what's that, 89 to max all of this. So your Fire Blast probably wouldn't be this high. But, even with, you know, 10 points in this, it's still going to do a decent chunk of damage at high levels with high plus skills, and can deal with some fire immunes as well. That's going to be a good one, because all I've been getting in Battle.net is Cathan's Ring. I think I've had 5 of them. No, I probably had 15 of them. Yeah, so I'll probably be starting a character, Trap Assassin, and I'll do a playthrough, and I'll probably kind of do an abridged video for her normal Nightmare in Hell, like I did for my Sorceress, and then show some like high-level gameplay online. This might be a few weeks to a month down the road, but yeah, that's my next character I think I'm going to make. If you are interested in my other content, I do have a full playthrough of my Sorceress, a full playthrough of my ongoing Paladins playthrough, some farming routes. I just did a video on mods and modding and what's out there and how to do it. And yeah, if you enjoyed this, if you like what I'm putting together, why don't you subscribe? I would definitely appreciate it. And I think I'll end it here. I just wanted to see how great this does at cows and make sure this is going to be my next character I'm making. If you've got any suggestions for builds, characters, things I should check out, definitely drop me a comment. I'll definitely look at it. I'm always eager for new and interesting builds that I haven't tried before. Thank you again, and you have a great night, everyone.